Now I would like to introduce you to my co-founder with Toda, and his name is Todd Gebhart, who's been vice chair for Intel Security. Before that, he was heading McAfee. He's had over 30 years in cybersecurity, and he's going to give us a snapshot of the cybersecurity of the last 30 years, and I hope that can help you along with the next 38 speakers, convince you about strengthening security on AI. Please help me welcome Todd Gebhart.
Well, thank you, Tufi, and good morning. Good morning. Today certainly promises to be a very, very exciting day. The coming together of AIers and blockchainers and cryptographers for a day of sharing and learning of what some would say will be the most important technologies for the next decade certainly presents the opportunity for many exciting events today. The power and the benefits of this technology also present the opportunity for another industry reset, like there was with Windows to PC and the explosion of the internet. And the proper use of these technologies promises to present powerful new solutions to global problems and level the playing field, to give all people, whether in a developed or developing countries, the opportunities to benefit. Today, we're going to hear from industry leaders and technology visionaries about the power, the scalability, the infrastructureless, the frictionless, the decentralized, the transparent, the trusted, the incorruptible, and the democratic nature of these technologies. It's hard for me to imagine all of the applications and systems that are going to be developed off AI, off blockchain, off cryptology. Self-driving automobiles, education and learning systems, medical diagnostics, robo-advisors, autopilot systems for aircraft, and more. It seems like the use of AI is only limited by our imagination, or perhaps someday the imagination of the machines that will be using it. Decentralized blockchain technologies promise to change the way we transact business, the way we manage our assets, how we interact with machines, vote, rent a car, or even identify ourselves. And we're going to be looking to the cryptographers develop new methods and systems to protect our data and our transactions in post-quantum computing systems that will break the existing methods. Yeah, it's truly exciting times for all of us because what we're doing has the opportunity to reset the playing field that we're all involved with today. But let's stop for just a second and think back about where we came from. Think about what we were thinking about when the PC was taking off or when the internet was exploding. Excuse me. Think about today, the explosion of smart devices and the Internet of Things. Each of these represented enormous opportunities and brought many benefits to industries and users, but they also brought many problems that we're dealing with today. At the time that these were launched, we didn't think security was important enough to make security first. It was an afterthought. It was an add-on. We weren't worried about viruses and malware and attacks crippling these systems and interrupting the benefits and the advances that were intended with these technologies. Today, we're dealing with those problems, and we've all heard the stories. 3.5 billion individual records stolen for breaches of corporations and education and government, attacks on critical infrastructures that bring down nuclear power plants, denial of service attacks that bring down websites and stop business from doing business, state-sponsored or government-on-government attacks to steal IP from businesses, from governments, from defense systems, attacks on our educational systems that are stealing important research work that's being done around universities around the world. Our PCs and our computing systems being held hostage by ransomware, and the identities of millions and millions of people around the world being stolen and their personal wealth put at risk. All of these are events that we're dealing with, and it's the cost we're paying for not thinking about security first. So today, as we go through this opportunity of sharing and learning, my ask of you is to think about security, to think about how you put security at the top of your priority list, how you build it into your architectural designs, your product designs, your systems designs, and everything you do. If we do this, then we have the opportunity going forward to protect what we think is important to all of us. The information we use and trust, the financial resources, ours and those of others, our identities and the identities of our families and friends and associates, and even protect our children and our grandchildren from cyber predators and cyber bullies on the internet. Security is a must-have. We need to think about it first to realize the benefits of all the work that you're going to be going through and the adoption and the acceptance of the technologies that we're here to talk about today. So I ask of you, please, think about security first. Thanks for your time and enjoy your day.